Good morning traders, it's Carlo from Blueberry Markets with the week ahead. What has been top of mind for traders? On Friday we saw the key US non-farm payrolls data, plus 57,000 new jobs, well below expectations, the lowest gain in 4 months. And markets liked it. This is a chart of the Dow Jones in front of me here. You can see very strong uptrend has continued. We are at new record highs, just below 53,000 in the Dow. Strong uptrend. Prices haven't even returned back to the 20-day exponential moving average support line here in yellow. And stochastics are above the 80 level, which supports this strong uptrend. We've also seen increase in tanker flows through the Strait of Hormuz, and we've seen oil prices fall. West Texas and Brent. This is a chart of West Texas in front of me here. We can see it's been in a clear downtrend for the last few months. West Texas crude currently around $68.50 US a barrel, with stochastics well below 20 level and remaining in that oversold position, but supporting this downtrend. And we did see the US dollar lose some ground. Like to take a look at the dollar yen chart, where that pink line here was very strong resistance on the way up at 160.50. We smashed through that a week and a half ago. We've reached a high last week of 162.80s, 85. But with the lower non-farm payrolls data, dollar yen did fall sharply back to that crucial 160.50 line, which now acts as strong support going forward. Now, there is talk that the Bank of Japan did jump in as they mentioned they might do some stealth operations by taking advantage of any kind of weakness. And I believe as an ex-yen trader, that's a good thing to do. If they're looking to put a lid on dollar yen, to come in and if conditions warrant it, such as softer US non-farm payrolls data, take advantage and try and sell US dollars versus yen. And finally, I want to take a look at the gold price. Gold did find a base below 4,000 US an ounce, and that lower US dollar did help gold push higher quite aggressively to almost 4,200 US this morning. Let's take a look at some crucial economic data this week. Now, in terms of US economic data, it's quite light for this week, so traders may turn their attention to outside of the US. We have on Tuesday the Bank of England meeting minutes. Now, the cash rate in the UK is 3.75%, not expected to change, especially with oil prices falling, and that oil-driven inflation has eased over the last month and a half. Wednesday, we do have the crucial Reserve Bank of New Zealand interest rate decision. Now, consensus has just tipped in favour of a rate hike from 2.25% to 2.5% by the RBNZ. Now, this is not a unanimous decision or expectation. We've got ANZ Bank and Bank of New Zealand calling for a rate hike, whereas we have other key Kiwi banks, ASB, Westpac and Kiwi Bank itself, looking for the RBNZ to keep rates on hold. So there's going to be a lot of volatility on the Kiwi dollar versus other currencies. You may see that recently the Kiwi dollar has pushed higher. So expect plenty of movement pre and post the decision on Wednesday. Thursday, we have the Fed's meeting minutes. Now, recently Kevin Walsh has mentioned lower oil prices has helped ease inflation expectations. So probably not expecting too much from that, but we are seeing equity markets push higher. We are seeing the US dollar starting to ease. Will that continue? Next week, July the 14th, is US CPI data. So probably that's the next key event or next key data event for traders to focus on. We've got New Zealand business, the New Zealand PMI out also this week, and then some CPI data in China on Thursday. 1.1% well contained is expectations. In Germany, 2.3% as well. The expectations of CPI falling from 2.6, given the impact of lower oil prices in the last month and a half. And Friday, we finish the week with Canadian employment data. Consensus is for a plus 10,000 new jobs, lower than the previous month of 87,000 new jobs. And the situation in Canada is lower growth, lower employment growth, and low inflation compared to its largest trading partner, the United States. So that is the week ahead. A decent trading week coming up. Good luck with your trading, and I'll see you in the next video.